If you're listening now, you haven't been saved by the Lord. All the signs now point to the earth beginning its transition into the apocalypse. Jesus Christ is not coming back to save you. The American government wants to reassure you by guaranteeing protection for all American citizens throughout this process. An emergency plan has been put in place in the last few hours to restructure the country. All borders will now be closed to people wishing to leave. According to estimates, Jesus Christ saved between 130 and 180 million Americans. In view of this sudden demographic decline, it is imperative to keep the entire population within the country to be able to defend it. If you try to flee the United States, you'll be sentenced to hard labor for the next 25 years. If you succeed in leaving the country, you will be treated as a traitor to the nation, and the safety of your loved ones will no longer be guaranteed. Several earthquakes occurred after Jesus Christ's departure. Our experts confirm that these will increase in intensity over the next few days and weeks, and will become part of everyday life. Here is some practical advice for this stray. Find a safe location with sturdy shelter, away from buildings, cliffs, or other structures that could collapse. Stay away from windows, glass, and heavy objects that could fall. Secure heavy furniture and objects to prevent them from falling. Develop a system for collecting and purifying rainwater to ensure a sustainable source of clean water, as other water sources may be compromised. If possible, find or create an underground shelter to minimize exposure to surface-level seismic activity. Basements, tunnels, or caves may provide more stability. It is foreseeable that many devastating natural phenomena will occur at the same time. A possible arrival of the Antichrist is not ruled out. If this proves true, we will attempt to negotiate a treaty to the benefit of all Americans. We will keep you informed of any changes.
Feeling lonely? You can't accept that Jesus Christ has abandoned you? You have no one to share the last moments of our existence with? Stop blaming yourself. You made the right choice. As the ultimate sinner, the Satanist Cooperative of Michigan welcomes you to its group. Every Wednesday evening at 6 p.m., you're invited to the Cathedral of the Most Blessed Sacrament at 9844 Woodward Avenue, Detroit, to attend the most magnificent and the decadent Black Mass. Special guest for the evening will be Raziel, one of the most well-known and respected fallen angels. For sanitary reasons, it is forbidden to bring your domestic sacrifices. This is an event not to be missed.
A geological phenomenon on a scale never seen before is taking place in your region. This message is to prevent any loss of life. Listen and react. An earth crack several kilometers long is opening up. This crater stretches from near the city of Prince Albert to just north of Regina, and is growing larger by the minute. Strong sulfurous odors have been recorded along the way, and many witnesses have felt a strong heat emanating from the crater. Several buildings and roads were engulfed. Given the speed of the events, it is still too early to draw up an accurate map of the situation. We are aware that this represents an imminent danger for the majority of residents remaining in the province. The provincial and federal governments are working hard to re-establish contact with Christ and convince him to return to save the rest of the Canadian residents. To maximize your chances of survival until this happens, we ask you to prepare to leave your residence if you live within 50 kilometers of the area. We advise you to stay at least 200 km away from this area, as the crack could widen over the next few hours. As more than a third of the province's population has been saved by Jesus Christ, many residential dwellings are vacant. If you don't have a place to take shelter, You're entitled to use one of these residences for the time being. The main doors of these houses have been chalked with a cross symbol. In case of doubt, please confirm with neighbors that this is indeed an abandoned property. The Canadian Army, affected by the lack of personnel, is intervening at reduced strength. If you can't evacuate your home, go out on a balcony or open a window and wave a white sheet to attract the attention of one of the helicopters flying over the affected area. Protecting yourself from the smell of sulfur can be important if you're exposed to it. Use a mask. Wearing a mask, such as an N95 respirator or a gas mask, can help filter out sulfur compounds and prevent you from inhaling the odor. Rinse and change clothing. If you've been exposed to a sulfur smell and it clings to your clothing or skin, take a shower and change your clothes to remove the smell.
Attention, brothers and sisters in humanity. We, the Last Chance Christians, stand before you today, united in our mission to bring hope to a world gripped by darkness. The time has come for us to rise above our fears and doubts. We believe that Jesus Christ, in his infinite mercy, has walked among us before, saving some of our fellow Christians from the clutches of despair. But we know that there are still souls in need of salvation, countless lives yearning for his divine intervention. We, the Last Chance Christians, are determined to summon him back one more time. Our faith has led us to the sacred grounds of Mount Washington. It is there, on December 2035 at 8 a.m., that we shall gather to embark on a journey that will test our resolve, our devotion, and our unity. As a symbol of our unwavering faith, we will carry with us a 46 feet tall wooden cross, a testament to our belief in the power of redemption and the hope it brings. Together, we will climb the mountain, step by step, carrying the cross as a symbol of our unwavering commitment to our faith. We invite all who share our belief to join us on this sacred journey. To those who wish to participate in this extraordinary endeavor, we ask that you take the following actions. Abandon your possessions. Leave behind the material attachments that bind you to this world. Embrace the simplicity of existence and trust in the divine providence that awaits us. Spread the word. As you make your way towards Mount Washington, share the message of hope and salvation with all you encounter. Convert as many souls as possible, for every individual saved brings us closer to our collective redemption. Bring your sense of humor. In the face of adversity, a little laughter can be a source of strength. So, carry with you a joyful spirit and a light-hearted attitude. After all, who said the apocalypse couldn't use a touch of humor? It is not an easy path we tread, but we do not walk alone. The Last Chance Christians stand shoulder to shoulder, ready to carry the burdens of the world and beseech our Savior to return and extend his saving grace to all who seek it. This is our last chance, a chance to come together as a community, as humanity, and summon Jesus Christ to come back and save the remaining souls who long for redemption. May his mercy and love shine upon us all.